Hey guys, Eric here, and believe it or not, this is video number 6 already. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about goal setting and just how powerful it is to have a specific goal that you're trying to reach. So I was reading Think and Grow Rich this morning, and there was a story that just really hit me. And so I just want to share that story with you. So everything starts with an idea mixed with your imagination. Now think about that. It sounds really simple, but really think about that. Companies, Apple, Coca-Cola, all these big companies, they all started with an idea that someone came up in their head and thought, this is a good product that we should make, an iPod. So just remember that. Um, Here's the story. Clergyman, his name was Frank. He wanted to change his school system as like kind of like a learn by doing system, and he thought about his ideas for 2 years, but didn't do anything with it. And he needed $1 million in order to do it. And he's like, well, I would do it, but I need $1 million, and I probably can't get $1 million from anywhere. So, like most people, they would just keep this idea in their head, but they never would do anything with it because they never um, would actually try to take some action to get anywhere with it to find that $1 million. So one day he decided it was time to do some action. It was time to take action on this. He made up his mind that he's going to get $1 million. Get this, he was going to do it in 1 week. Make Get $1 million in 1 week. And I'm like, he set this goal for himself. He wrote it down and said, "Hey, in 1 week, I'll have $1 million." And he wasn't even concerned about how he was going to do it. That's the thing with these goals. You can't let your mind stop you. Anything is possible. You have to know that anything is possible. You can't put limitations on how. You just write down what you want to do. You take action towards it. Don't worry, the how to do will come to you. Like with this, he wasn't concerned. The main thing, the important thing was the decision to get the money within a specified time. That's the thing with goals, is that you gotta have a deadline of when you want to reach your goal. Because if you don't have a deadline, it's kind of like, well, I want to work out, but maybe I'll do it next week. But if you don't have a deadline, like by the end of the month, I'm gonna have worked out whatever number of times, you probably won't ever do it. So he did a sermon called "What I Would Do If I Had $1 Million," and in that sermon, actually forgot his notes, and thank God he forgot his notes because he actually did better without his notes. And just he has been thinking about it for 2 years, just kind of came from the heart. And after the sermon was over, this guy comes up to him and said, "You know what? I like your sermon." He said, "I think that you can do everything that you talked about in there. Come to my office tomorrow and I'll give you that $1 million." $1 million in 1 week. How did he know that was going to happen? He didn't know, but that was his goal and he made it happen. So just know it's very powerful, just making a decision. So, whatever products or services or whatever business you're in, you've got to make sure that you're writing down your goals, taking your daily action to make that possible. In the next video, I think I might get a little bit into more of internet marketing and driving traffic to offers. I've got tons of free traffic strategies that I'm implementing right now in my business, and I kind of want to throw that out there for it's just completely free, just content, and maybe a little more mindset. We'll see what happens in video 7. Talk to you then.